Hey Conrad, all right, so thank you again for the support. Now, I can't help you out with anything other than make personalized shout outs and stuff like this. So this is what I'm doing. I think it's kind of my way of saying thank you the best way possible. Now, in doing what I did, watching that Futurama episode, I need you to understand something that I think I found something. I found something important. I thought I was just fucking around. Okay? And what I think I found is that there's a pattern between the old and the new. Meaning, the old, okay, is Planet Express. Planet Express is a 16. Okay, we live in a hexadecimal reality. 16 next to a 5. You're Ving to something. You're going to the next generation. The next generation is going to be Awesome Express, okay, which is a 1, 5, or a 15. It's like a +1 away from 16. Planet? Plan of ET, cellular energy, okay? So now, think of it this way. A 16.5 is the old, and a 15 is the new, okay? There is an, indirectly, there is an interesting 3858 pattern, as well as a, 56, 116, 126 pattern. Even where I showed the singly circled 166 from Planet Express, there's two sixes. 126, not 166, 126 lines on the first page of the KJV. It's showing that the Genesis 1 of Planet Express, the Genesis 1 of 16.5 becomes the Revelation 16 of Planet Express, okay, which is a circled 5, which becomes the Genesis 1 of Awesome Express. Okay? Where the Revelation 16 of Awesome Express turns out to be a circled 26 or a 27 or a 9. Now, here's an interesting tidbit of information. A couple weeks ago, there was a trade deadline in the NHL. And since I'm Ottawa, Canada, they were talking about trading Erik Karlsson. Erik Karlsson is the captain, okay? He's a young star defenseman on the team. He wears the number 65. On his jersey on the back, it says 65, not 56. Okay? It's a circled 65, not a circled 56. And his name is Karlsson, 11. 6 and 5, 5 and 6, making 11. Now, I think the importance of the story is that they wanted to. They were talking about trading their star defenseman, okay, the best player on the team, at the trade deadline, but he didn't get traded. Okay, they didn't trade the 65. His Genesis 1 is not ended in Ottawa. Okay, he hasn't Revelation 16 added there somewhere new. Maybe it's because he didn't have the correct number on his back. It wasn't a 56. He didn't get traded because he wears 65. They're the same but different. Anyways, again, you get two videos. I haven't made a video for the other guy who donated $5, but that's life. But I think I've been creating some awesome content lately. I'm pretty excited. I had a kind of a, heated discussion with my uncle about my beliefs. Went poorly, but if they don't want to learn, they're not going to learn. You want to learn. I know you do. You're awesome, okay? I know you're going to spread the word and share this with people, okay? Now, my YouTube videos are all going unlisted from now on, and they're going to go up either for free on Patreon or for some dollar value on Patreon. And if you want to watch them, they're going to be free on Patreon, so you're going to have to merge over the Patreon. Now, I hope the YouTube people eventually get this. I'll probably put a comment on my last video saying that all new videos are going here. And I don't care about stats. I don't care about YouTube followers. I'm not making money on YouTube. I'm making money on Patreon. I'm going to start creating content for Patreon, but I need to use YouTube as a bridge for the URL. Okay, I'm just explaining what's going on, okay? So, again, I think there's a 16.5, a 165, or a 156 to a circled 5, Genesis 1, Revelation 16 pattern in creation code. Or if you go through the next cycle starting with a 15 from the Genesis 1, you will arrive at a 9 or balance between the left and the right, duality, okay? It's all about consciousness and balance, okay? So, cheers, guy, all right? You don't need the old videos. I'm remaking them a lot shorter and a lot better, I think. And I'm not talking because, I'm not comfortable where I am. And if I was comfortable where I was living, if I had a little help from the world, get myself set up somewhere so I can get a part-time job until enough people help me to help them create better, accurate knowledge and information, and hopefully one day a cellular energy device, because people only believe what they see. I can talk about this till the cows come home and decode random crazy things that people think are nonsensical till the cows come home. But if they don't want to learn, they're not going to learn. And they're only going to believe it if they see the actual thing work. Now, it's funny to me that in the decode of Planet Express, I went all the way to 5 circles, like the 5 rings on the vertices of the free energy cell, okay, that collects energy from the Schumann resonance of the Earth. And I only get 3 circles when I do, Genesis 1 to Revelation 16 of Awesome Express. And there's 3 wheels on the 6 faces of the cellular energy device. I'm 35 years old, okay? My son is going to turn 4 soon. Right now my kids are 5 and 3. They're going to be 5 and 4 and then 6 and 4 soon. It's very Armageddon creation code-ish if you don't say, like, the world is beautiful, creation code is beautiful. I think we have them, okay? Really, I think George Lucas doesn't have a leg to stand on anymore. I understand why he created that crazy movie, THX 1138, and I haven't even watched the movie, and I really don't know too much about it, and I don't really care, because I know enough, okay? So, yeah, I can't do much, again, for people, like I can't. Okay? You have faith in me. I find the YouTube community's lack of faith disturbing. Okay? I know, you saw something in me. Some people see something in me. You put your money where your mouth is, man. That's awesome. And you're actually creating awareness, which is awesome. And I don't get back to you all the time. I'm a little socially awkward and all this. And I do my own thing, my own way. And that's not going to change, okay? But, I think something big's going to happen. I think we're going to, goodness is going to come from this, whether it's in my own life or with regards to this information and the eventual construction or, disclosure of reality, of the truth. Okay? So keep doing what you're doing. We'll figure it out day by day. Let's not think about step 15,022, turning on the cellular energy device that we create. Live day by day, man, and you won't get disappointed, you won't be angry about life. But I do find things are moving slowly, and I do find that when I create YouTube videos, I'm forced to create a title. Now, the title can be anything, guy, but I have to create something. I have to create the word of Kevin to enter as the title. Sometimes it's very accurate, sometimes it's just how I feel, And if I want to say a big F you to all the haters, I'm going to say a big F you to all the haters, because that's how I feel. And the gematria has my back lately on that, okay? It says I don't need to apologize anymore. I always know that. I don't think what I'm doing is wrong. I think I need to create conflict in others to shake them. Their paradigms are being destroyed, guy. I gotta, give them a roundhouse kick to the face, Chuck Norris style, you know what I'm saying? It sucks, but 7 stages of grief. So, my pen is dying because I've been doing so much doodles and stuff. I've been doing awesome stuff. If you want any of my papers, guy, just tell me which paper you want. I'll rip it out of my book and take a scan of it so I have a copy. And I will mail you the original. Remember, when you do the 110 thing, I ask for your mailing address. And if you don't want to send it to me, that's cool. But if you want to send it to me, you can request whatever I have. I don't have much, man. I have paper. Now, what does that Futurama episode talk about? They're delivering newspapers, guy. Go watch, what is it, episode 13, season 2 or something? I don't know what that is. Go look at the Wikipedia thing. I didn't read it, but I put it there for you, just to make it easier. But I'm saying, it's talking about delivering papers. I'm writing on paper. You want me to deliver papers? I'll send you a paper, guy. No problem. And I'll send a paper to anyone. You want, old stuff, new stuff? I don't care, man. I can create paper like no one's business, man. I can create videos like no one's business. I'm probably, man, I don't want to say it because it sounds egotistical, but there's no one on YouTube that I watch anymore. It's there for music and to share music that I'm listening to in my liked videos so that others, might peruse it and maybe hear something that I hear. Okay? So I don't know, I'm a pretty good YouTube creator, I'd say, but I'm one of the better ones. And my videos get no views and it's insulting. Okay, someone said that like describing the 8th D cell to 12D cell was too long. Didn't read. And I just described to you like the schematics in a high level way in under 3 minutes, where I blinked a few times in the camera about how you arrive at 3,858 magnets. I think that's quite impressive and quite pertinent. Okay? Like, I'm getting better at what I'm doing. I'm seeing that. Remember, I keep saying I need to find the ultimate algorithm to account for this bubble circling? I think I'm getting closer, and I think it has to do with 6 is complete. 6 is complete, guy. It's the 6 faces of the cube. It's the 6 ball is the 8 ball in pool because the fucking pool table is green and the last ball should be the hardest one to sink, and that would be the solid 6 ball. And you break off the striped 14, which is the striped green ball. The Genesis one is the striped green, and the Revelation 16 of pool, Revelation 16, because there's 15 balls in the triangle and one that you use as a cue ball. There's 16 balls at the table. The Revelation 16 ball is the 6 ball, which is the 8 ball. It's the black ball. It's not the 8 ball. It's not the 8 vertices. It's the 6 faces to be complete. 6 is complete, guy. Because when you draw a black circle, you have to understand that there's going to be a perfect circle around the black 6 that creates enough room for a white 9. Duality, yin and yang, you're complete. And a circle 5 is a 6. It's like a 1, 5, 6 turns into a circled 5 or a 6. It's beautiful. Creation code is elegant and beautiful. It's an elegant proof. So, yeah. I guess you get 2 videos.